Hello fellow YouTubers, this is Kane9750 with my very first video of my, well, ever, but this is a video of my 1948 Homart / Universal Rundle / Sears toilet. It all falls under the same category. And this video is for Seco 2000, who was curious about this Universal Rundle toilet. So anyway, here is I'm going to show you the badge. As you can see there, it says Homart logo. And it's a little dirty from being in the basement, but overall it's not in too bad a shape for the age that it is. The bowl is actually the roughest part because of the heavy cleaning through the years or whatnot. It was on well water most of its life, so it's unfortunately kind of scuffed. But flushes just fine. There is no problem with the way it flushes or anything like that. The outside of it is actually in really, really good shape for its age. As you can see, the bump out in the front and the bowl, the way it's shaped, is pretty typical of these wash-down units. I'll do the other side here. The only imperfection I've noticed in the porcelain on the outside is right back here. I don't know if you can see it or not. There's a real minor crack, but it's only in the glaze. It's not through the mold itself. It's just right on the edge. But I suppose when you got a toilet that's 60 years old, it's going to have some flaws. But I just thought for the age, it's actually still in really good shape. So now I'll show you the bottom of the bowl. I could not find a date on the bowl itself. I could only find a date in the tank. So I'm going by the date in the tank. And unfortunately, that date's hard to read. One thing I've noticed with these older toilets, too, that they actually have a way to mount the front down. They've gotten rid of that, of course, many years later, but yeah, you used to put wood screws or leg bolts in the front, plus the 2 bolts, of course, on your flange. So anyway, I'll do another thing of the bowl inside. It does have the recharge hole in the backside and in the drain. So anyway, so here's the matching tank to it. As you can see, it's a huge one, of course, from 1948. They were pretty big. So let me show you the logo on it. It's coming up here, and you see there, Homart, right above there, above the water line. And this was a 7-gallon per flush toilet, even though I did tone it down through the years, and it actually flushed pretty good on 3 gallons or less. The only thing I have that's original to the tank is the flush valve. Unfortunately, I didn't have it handy to show you on this video, but the fill valve I was using at the time of it being in service was a Fluidmaster 400A, late 80s model. But this actually was my dad's neighbor's toilet. And she became elderly and needed a higher one. So I put a higher one in for her and took this out of service. And couldn't see just being thrown away. So I kept it. I do not have the original tank cover either. That was broken or missing way before I came along. And only the bottom on this is glazed. Not the sides of the tank, but the bottom of the tank is glazed. So that's kind of interesting. And as you can see, a lot of mineral from well water. So I hope this video was helpful. This is Kane9750 signing out.